Sasha and Malia, before our very eyes, you're growing up to become two strong, smart, beautiful young women, just like your mom.
The Obamas have always been seen as a picture-perfect family, but recent rumors suggest that all is not as it seems. Whispers of a divorce have taken over the internet, fueling endless speculation about what's really happening behind closed doors. And now the world is eager to know what's really happening. For some reason, all eyes are on Obama's daughter. Why is this the case, and could she be the one to finally reveal the truth we have been waiting for? Join us as we uncover the shocking details behind the Obama divorce rumors and what their daughter has to say. A family under the spotlight, the media has always kept a close eye on the Obamas, but never like this. Ever since major news outlets like Yahoo Entertainment reported that Michelle and Barack Obama were headed for divorce, the story has refused to fade. The internet is buzzing with speculation as some insist the signs were always there, while others dismiss the claims as baseless. With conflicting reports all around, many are left wondering what's really going on. Regardless of the truth, the divorce rumors came with a major shift in how the Obamas are being talked about. For years, they were a symbol of unity, admired for their strong partnership and grace under pressure. Now, their marriage is under the microscope, with every detail analyzed and debated. You'll want to keep watching this video because the story is deeper than you thought. The scrutiny isn't just affecting Michelle and Barack, it's casting a long shadow over their daughters too. Sasha Obama, in particular, has become the center of attention. A viral post, later reported by the Daily Mail, claimed that she was spotted in Los Angeles looking tense and preoccupied as she clutched a handful of books. One title in particular stood out, Bewilderment, by Richard Powers, a novel about a widowed father struggling to raise his neurodivergent son. It didn't take long for speculation to begin. Was her choice of reading material a quiet message about what she was going through, or was it just a random book she happened to be carrying? Either way, people were concerned. For the most part, Sasha and her older sister, Malia, have managed to stay out of the public eye. Living in Los Angeles, they have built independent lives. Sasha studied at the University of Southern California, while Malia is pursuing a career in filmmaking. But now, with their parents' marriage under intense scrutiny, their every move is being dissected. Social media users have pointed out that Sasha's normally cheerful demeanor seems to have changed, and many believe the divorce rumors are taking a toll on her. Michelle Obama's recent absences have only added fuel to the fire. She missed two major public events, the funeral of former President Jimmy Carter and Donald Trump's inauguration. Her office claimed she was on an extended vacation in Hawaii, but the timing raised eyebrows. If everything was fine, why was she absent from such significant occasions? Was she simply taking a break, or was she deliberately keeping her distance from Washington? The pressure is mounting, and for a family that once seemed untouchable, the cracks are starting to show. The public is divided. Some believe the signs are too obvious to ignore, while others argue that the media is twisting the narrative. But no matter which side people take, one thing is undeniable: the Obama family is under a level of scrutiny they have never faced before. Sasha's recent sighting has only intensified the speculation. If the rumors were completely false, why did she appear so downcast? Was she simply stressed from school, or was she struggling with something more personal? While either Michelle nor Barack has addressed the divorce speculation directly, Sasha's demeanor has left many convinced that something is going on behind closed doors. And then there's the question of why Michelle has remained so quiet. In the past, she has been known for her candid nature, whether discussing her experiences in the White House or opening up about personal struggles in her memoir, Becoming. But on this topic, she has remained noticeably silent. Some argue that this is just her way of keeping family matters private, while others see it as a sign that the rumors might not be so far-fetched after all. The Obama Foundation, for instance, recently issued a statement regarding the California wildfires, but there was no mention of anything personal. While it's understandable that they would want to focus on larger issues, some see this as an attempt to divert attention from the growing speculations surrounding their family. And then, with claims of the couple living separate lives as reported by some outlets, the mystery only deepens. Among other things, these issues show that even the Obamas are not immune to the relentless nature of public scrutiny. The whispers of separation, the analysis of their every move, and the emotional weight it appears to be having on their children, it all adds up to a situation that has left the world watching closely. And yet there's still so much we don't know. Are these just unfounded rumors blown out of proportion, or is there real trouble brewing behind the scenes? Has Sasha Obama unintentionally revealed the truth through her behavior, or are people reading too much into a single moment? There are still many questions left unanswered, and as more details emerge, the world will be watching even more closely. Keep watching as we dive deeper into what's really going on behind the scenes. Jennifer Aniston and the rumors that won't go away. When rumors of an alleged affair between Barack Obama and Jennifer Aniston first made the news, many dismissed them as just another wave of baseless celebrity gossip. But as the whispers grew louder, fueled by online speculation and tabloid reports, the narrative started changing. Could there be some truth to it, or was this just another exaggerated story designed to spark controversy? The gossip gained momentum after reports claimed that Barack and Jennifer had been seen at an exclusive Hollywood event. While no concrete proof supported this, that didn't stop internet detectives from analyzing every detail. The fact that Michelle Obama had been absent from key public appearances only added fuel to the fire. If everything was fine, why was she missing? Is there something they're not telling us? Jennifer Aniston, known for staying out of unnecessary drama, would eventually address the rumors in an interview on Jimmy Kimmel Live. She laughed them off, saying she had only met Barack once and that she was actually closer to Michelle than him. True, you know Barack Obama? I've met him once. I know Michelle more than him. But her denial didn't stop the speculation. In fact, it made some wonder if she was avoiding the topic altogether. The purpose was to keep things from escalating. Meanwhile, Barack Obama, known for his smooth communication skills, tried to push back against the rumors by publicly showing love for Michelle. But instead of shutting down speculation, his actions only intensified it. People examined every post, every picture, and every interaction, trying to figure out whether these were genuine moments or carefully crafted responses to control the story. What's more, many believed Sasha and Malia's reactions could give insight into what was happening behind closed doors. Though the daughters avoided addressing the rumors directly, every appearance, expression, and social media post was dissected. When Sasha was seen with Bewilderment, a novel about a struggling family, some claimed it was her way of hinting at trouble at home. But was she really sending a message, or was it just another case of overanalyzing? Then came Barack Obama's Valentine's Day post, a move that should have silenced all the speculation, but instead, it only raised more questions. On February 14th, he took to X, writing, 32 years together, and you still take my breath away. Happy Valentine's Day, at Michelle Obama. He also shared a selfie of them smiling together. Michelle responded with an affectionate post of her own. If there's one person I can always count on, it's you, at Barack Obama. You're my rock. Always have been, always will be. Happy Valentine's Day, honey. For casual observers, it was a touching exchange, but for those following the rumors, it seemed suspiciously well-timed. The show of affection made skeptics question whether this was a real display of love or an attempt to push back against the growing speculation. Reactions from the public were mixed. Some praised the couple's love with comments like, "Timeless classic love, standing the test of time," and "relationship goals." But others weren't convinced, pointing out that similar public displays had been used before by couples who later announced their divorce. This situation isn't new in the world of celebrity relationships. Many high-profile couples have denied rumors, only to confirm their divorce later. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, for example, spent years projecting a happy relationship while denying any trouble. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, they announced their split, revealing that their marriage had been unraveling long before the public knew. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes had a similar experience. Cruise's dramatic declarations of love, including his infamous couch-jumping moment on the Oprah Winfrey Show, made it seem like they were deeply in love. But behind the scenes, Holmes was preparing her exit, and when she finally filed for divorce, it caught even Cruz off guard. Even Beyoncé and Jay-Z, one of the most powerful couples in the music industry, faced intense speculation for years. Rumors of infidelity followed them, and while they never directly confirmed anything, Beyoncé's Lemonade album was filled with lyrics hinting at betrayal. Although they stayed together, their situation proved that even the strongest-looking couples might have struggles behind the scenes. So, where do Barack and Michelle stand? Are they another couple trying to maintain their image while dealing with private struggles, or is this all just baseless speculation? Rumors about their approach to public love declarations and Michelle's absence from key events, along with Obama's solo outings, mirror what many celebrity couples have done before officially separating. Some believe the Obamas are genuinely happy and simply caught up in a storm of unfounded speculation. Others think they're just delaying the inevitable, keeping up appearances until they are ready to make an official statement. With so much uncertainty, the world continues to watch closely, waiting for any sign that could reveal the truth. While these rumors continue to spread, the question is, will the Obamas defy expectations and prove everyone wrong, or will they eventually join the long list of public figures whose seemingly perfect marriages ended in unexpected divorces? Stay tuned, because there's more to this story than you realize. The unprecedented nature of a presidential divorce raises an important question. Has there ever been a U.S. president who divorced while in office or after leaving the White House? The answer is no. Throughout American history, every sitting and former president has remained married, at least officially. The only exception is Ronald Reagan, but even he divorced long before he ever stepped into the Oval Office. This fact alone makes the speculations surrounding Barack and Michelle Obama all the more unusual. If they were to separate, it would not just be personal, it would be historic. The absence of presidential divorces is not just a coincidence. The position of the U.S. president has always been tied to an image of stability, both in governance and personal life. A leader's marriage is often seen as a reflection of their ability to lead a nation. Would the American public trust a president whose personal life seemed to be in turmoil? Would a divorce weaken the image of authority that presidents are expected to maintain? These are questions that have lingered for centuries, preventing even deeply troubled marriages from ending in legal separation. Even among modern first couples, divorce has remained unthinkable. Bill and Hillary Clinton endured one of the most infamous scandals in political history, yet their marriage survived. The Monica Lewinsky affair rocked the White House, but rather than walking away, Hillary stood by Bill. Many believed it was a strategic decision. Divorce could have weakened both their political influence. If the Clintons could weather such a storm, does that mean the Obamas are also simply managing their public image, or is their marriage truly as strong as they claim? Yes, Ronald Reagan is the only U.S. president to have ever been divorced, but his case was different. When he divorced his first wife, actress Jane Wyman, in 1948, he was still a Hollywood actor. By the time he became president in 1981, he had long been remarried to Nancy Reagan, a woman who would go on to become one of the most influential first ladies in history. His divorce had no bearing on his presidency because it was ancient history by the time he entered politics. But if a president were to divorce while in office or soon after leaving, the consequences would be much different. What makes the Obama speculation so significant is that it would break a long-standing tradition. The Obamas have been a symbol of unity, a power couple whose love story has inspired millions. If they were to separate, it would challenge the idea that the presidency guarantees a lasting marriage. It would also raise difficult questions about the pressures that come with leading the nation. Could the presidency itself be a factor in their alleged marital troubles? Did the immense stress of the job create an emotional distance that was impossible to close? Beyond the historical weight, there is also the question of perception. Would the public view an Obama divorce as a personal matter, or would it become a broader reflection of his leadership? Legacy. For years, people have seen Barack and Michelle as the ideal couple, educated, accomplished, and deeply in love. Their affectionate gestures, their public displays of admiration, their shared journey from humble beginnings to the White House, all of it has contributed to an almost fairy tale narrative. But if that narrative were to crack, how would it change the way people remember them? Body language experts have already dissected every public appearance of the couple, searching for signs of strain, a distant glance, a stiff interaction, a missing wedding ring. Every detail has been analyzed as potential proof that their marriage is on shaky ground. Some believe that Michelle's posture has changed, that she appears more independent, less reliant on Barack. Others argue that their interactions remain warm and that any speculation is just media sensationalism. But when two people have been under the public eye for as long as they have, every movement becomes a statement. Then there's Michelle's future to consider. She has long been seen as a political force in her own right, with many urging her to run for office. Would a divorce help or hurt her political ambitions? Some believe it could make her more relatable, a strong woman stepping into her own after years of supporting her husband's career. Others argue that separating from Barack could alienate a portion of her supporters who view the couple as inseparable. Could Michelle thrive politically without the Obama name by her side, or would she be forced to constantly address questions about the split? Besides, the broader implications of a potential divorce extend beyond the Obamas themselves. It would set a new precedent, one that future presidents and first ladies might follow. If a beloved couple like Barack and Michelle can go their separate ways, does it make it more acceptable for future first couples to do the same? Would it change the expectations placed on political marriages, allowing leaders to prioritize personal happiness over public image? Of course, public reaction to the rumors has been mixed. Some believe that if the Obamas were to divorce, it would prove that even the strongest marriages can struggle under the weight of political life. Others think it would be a shocking betrayal of the love story they have spent years cultivating. Social media has been flooded with opinions, with some users insisting that the couple is simply enduring a rough patch and others convinced that an official announcement is only a matter of time. Another crucial aspect to consider is how the media plays into the speculation. News outlets have a long history of building up power couples only to eagerly report on their downfall. From JFK and Jackie Kennedy to the Clintons, the press has always been drawn to the private lives of political figures. But in an era of social media, where rumors spread faster than ever, managing public perception is more difficult than it has ever been. Every cryptic Instagram post, every solo appearance, every speech without a mention of the other is immediately dissected and discussed. Can the Obamas ever truly escape the spotlight, or will their every move be scrutinized indefinitely? Some have even compared the speculation to that of British royalty. The world watched as Princess Diana and Prince Charles's marriage unraveled, exposing the deep cracks in their seemingly perfect union. Could the Obamas' situation be the American political equivalent? Unlike the British royal family, where divorces have become more accepted in recent years, the U.S. presidency has never faced such a situation. The impact of an Obama split would be uncharted territory, one that could redefine the expectations placed on presidential families. And whether the rumors are baseless or grounded in truth, they have sparked debates about marriage, leadership, and the pressure of public life. The speculation is no longer just about Barack and Michelle. It has become a broader conversation about the nature of love, commitment, and the cost of being in the public eye. What happens next remains unknown, but if history is any indication, the truth will eventually come to light. Until then, the questions persist, and the speculation refuses to fade. Keep watching, there's more. The weight of marriage and the unyielding public eye, the Obamas, despite their larger-than-life image, are still human. They are bound by the same emotional highs and lows that every couple experiences. Marriage is one of the most complex human relationships, demanding patience, compromise, and resilience. No couple, regardless of status, wealth, or power, is immune to its challenges. While fairy tale romances often dominate public perception, the truth is that even the most admired unions have their storms. If history has taught us anything, it is that marriage does not spare even the most revered figures. Kings and queens, Hollywood stars, and corporate moguls have all faced the trials that come with lifelong partnerships. The difference with the Obamas? Their struggles, if any, unfold in front of the entire world. From the very beginning, Barack and Michelle's relationship was placed on a pedestal. Their love story, two ambitious individuals supporting each other through thick and thin, has been the gold standard of modern partnerships. They have shown people what it means to be united, strong, and able to overcome challenges together. But does that mean they have never had issues? Every long-term relationship has its breaking points. There are moments of doubt, fatigue, and frustration. The pressure of public life, the burden of expectations, and the weight of constant scrutiny can take a toll. Living under the microscope is no small feat, and the question is, how much of it can any marriage withstand before cracks begin to show? Yet, for all the speculation, what if the truth is far simpler? What if the public's obsession with the Obamas' marriage is unnecessary? If there's any consolation in all this, it is that most of these rumors appear to be baseless. The so-called evidence is largely circumstantial, built upon speculation rather than facts. Every powerful couple faces rumors. The more influential they are, the more people watch, analyze, and theorize. The Obamas are no different. A simple moment, Michelle missing from an event, Barack taking a solo trip, can spark a wildfire of speculation. But in reality, such moments are not unusual. Every couple has individual lives, responsibilities, and personal space. Moreover, the very foundation of the speculation lacks substance. The narrative has been shaped by assumptions rather than reality. If Michelle was truly unhappy, would she continue to publicly support Barack in interviews, speeches, and social media posts? If Barack was truly discontent, would he continue to speak so fondly of his wife? It raises another question: should the public even be so invested in their marriage? Political leaders, celebrities, and public figures often find their private lives turned into public discussions. But at what cost? The constant intrusion into their personal affairs can be exhausting. If anything, the frenzy surrounding the Obamas' marriage only proves how much society struggles to separate public images from private lives. Perhaps, instead of focusing on whether their marriage is struggling, the bigger takeaway should be this: no relationship is perfect, and that's okay. Barack and Michelle are not superheroes. They are people. They have built a life together, raised 2 daughters, and gone through immense pressures, all while being watched by the world. In the end, whether the rumors hold any truth or not, maybe it's time the world stops dissecting their every move. Maybe, just maybe, the public doesn't need to worry about the Obamas at all. What do you think? Are these just baseless claims, or is there something more to the story? Let us know in the comments. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the following video shown on your screen. You will enjoy it.